Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for all you do. Do support the channel, and yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. So I've been watching videos of white Americans, MAGA supporters, complaining about losing their food stamps, like this man.
When they talk about welfare, they have you believe that black people is the face of welfare. Well, we have this YT welfare king receiving $2,800 a month. Now they're cutting it down to 300. Let's listen to what this MAGA welfare recipient had to say about this.
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do? So I literally just got this piece of mail today saying that due to new policy changes from the Trump administration and all this shit, whatever, tell me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. Well, I literally got 5 kids. Okay, I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them. I'm not trying to go work, 50, 60 hours a week so I can pay bills.
A lot of these cuts, they're exposing who really receive these benefits. They can't use black people as the narrative anymore, as the face of welfare, because you see a lot of white people on this app talking about Trump cut this, right? I see more white people than black people. Then on top of that, who told this guy to have 5 kids? Who told him to have kids that he can't take care of? Welfare is temporary assistance from the government. You can't spend your entire life dependent on this governmental system.
Here's another disgruntled food stamp recipient.
It's been 7 days since I lost my food stamps, so I have not been able to afford groceries. I did get my cash assistance for this month. Section 8 didn't pay my rent yesterday, so now I have to come up with $1,100 that I don't have. Okay, $1,100. Where am I going to come up with that? I don't have a job. I'm not looking for a job. I'm not going to get a job. I've never had a job. I'm not going to do it now. Okay, I have been on welfare benefits for 13 years. And now they decide they want to put a time limit on this. It has been 13 years that I have received almost $10,000 a month in benefits. And now you expect me to just get up and find that $10,000 somewhere else. I have 6 mouths to feed. 6 mouths. It has been a week I have not been able to put food in this house. I now have to come up with rent. Yes, I got my nails done today. Yes, I got my eyelashes done today. Yes, I got my eyebrows done today. Okay, because just because I can't pay my bills does not mean I have to go around looking like a bum. So yes, I did get my nails done. Sue me, okay, sue me. $1,100 is a lot different than $80. Okay, I had $80 to get my nails and everything else done. I don't have $1,100. I have over 200,000 followers on my main account and I can't get one person to help me. Not one person. When it is your responsibility as a taxpayer to support me and my children. Where are you at?
Listening to these people talk, you have to ask yourself, are these people joking? Are they acting? Is this supposed to be part of some kind of parody where they're just playing a joke on the public? They can't be serious. I don't want to get a job. I've never worked. What am I supposed to do? I've got 5 children. I'm not trying to get out and go get a job. I'm not going to get a job. I've never had a job. It's your job to take care of me. You have to wonder, but then I have heard that what the MAGA people and the right wingers tell white people that the black people are the ones that shouldn't be getting welfare. The welfare is for them. And it definitely started out being just for them. But they believe that they are entitled to it and that other people are not. This is so pathetic. And it really comes back to people were voting for this MAGA agenda because they thought it was going to hurt other people. They didn't realize it was going to disrupt their lives too. This is unbelievable to me. And this woman has done several videos about losing her benefits. We're always taught that lying would catch up with you. And so it is with the food stamp program. For years and years, they have been saying that black people were getting the most food stamps. Black people getting the most food stamps. Black people getting the most welfare. Black people getting the most free housing. Black people, black people, black people. But it turns out that it's white people that's getting the most of these services. U.S. SNAP participation by race, ethnicity. Race, ethnic group, and the approximate share of SNAP participants. White, non Hispanic, 36%. Black or African American, 25%. Hispanic, Latino, 17%. Asian, Native American, multiracial, 22%. So white people are getting the majority of the food stamps, but they don't like to report that about white people because it makes them look bad. It makes them look poor. And they don't like to publicize anything that shows them in a negative light or in a light the same as black people or poor people. So they try to keep that covered up. But let's look at the chart. Let's look at the bullets. White, non Hispanic Americans make up the largest ethnic group receiving SNAP benefits, but that's partly because they also make up the largest share of the total U.S. population. Yes, they do, but they're still getting the most benefits, and they have the most advantages of anybody else, so they shouldn't be getting any food stamps. Black and Hispanic households tend to have higher participation rates per capita, meaning a greater proportion of their community uses SNAP compared to white households. See how they try to say, well, they white people are getting the most, but you're getting too many for your population. No, the white people shouldn't be getting any, in my opinion. Economic inequality, access to employment, and historic systemic barriers all play a role in shaping these patterns. Yes, they do. And the main words are economic inequality. White people don't have economic inequality. They have economic privilege, they have better access to employment, and they are not plagued by historic systemic barriers like racism and discrimination. So they ought to be the least number of people on food stamps. But you see, that's how it works. And the reason they are getting the most is because what? They don't want to work. So what do we call people who don't want to work? We call them lazy. So that's what it looks like we're looking at. Donald Trump has cut his supporters food stamps, and they need their food stamps just like everybody else. Okay, thank you for listening. Have a good evening.